Alright, here we go. Winner of this game, well, if Hobart wins, they clinch the playoffs, and if Brisbane wins, they're gonna be in control of they will be in control of a first round bye in the playoffs. If they lose, they're gonna be out of the playoff pictures. This is a big game. It's final game. All the bots work now, so we can start. Okay, we gotta record it. Start recording, now we'll do this again. Welcome to Brisbane for the game of the week. If Hobart wins, they have clinched their spot in the playoffs. If Brisbane loses, they're out of the playoff picture heading into the final week. If they win, they control their own destiny and a spot in a first round bye. And oh my gosh, and it's a goal early for Filament Bot. Filament Bot scores early for Brisbane. In their black alternates. Hobart wearing the white alternates, and Filament Bot strikes early. That ball sitting on the top of, I believe it was Rafa. Must-win game for Brisbane, because if they lose, they are no longer in control of their playoff hopes. And that one's centered. No one there. Rafa's going to take that down. Wildfire with the pinch. Back towards their own corner. Hobart, is going to pinch that one back towards their own net. Oh my gosh, this is dangerous. Rafa can't clear it. An own goal. Brisbane takes a 2-0 lead. Of course it's not working. Of course it's not working. What the hell? Bacchus mod is broken, I'm assuming? Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We just gotta... uninstall it, that's all. Uninstall Bacchus mod and reinstall it. Happens too often. Bacchus mod setup. Yes. Okay, we'll try this one more time. You recording? Let's just open it all again. Oh my god, it's being whack. Let's launch that. There we go. All of this for one game. We're trying to get one game in so we can finish up week 10 and get to editing that. Welcome to Brisbane for the game of the week. This is a dependent game for Brisbane to hold their final playoff spot. If they win, they will see more than just the final playoff spot, but they'll have the lead over Hobart for a first round bye in the playoffs. If Brisbane loses, they are out of the playoff picture heading into the final week. Hobart can clinch the playoffs with a win today. Hobart wearing the white alternates, Brisbane wearing their black alternates. You're caught up now, and we're ready for a great game of the week here. Brisbane playing with their season on the line, pretty much. As you would expect Hamilton to beat Perth next week, so a loss here would likely eliminate them. Rafa sending that towards the net. Bribble with a great demo. Wildfire getting that cleared. Ooh, under Rafa. A bad hit from Bribble. Back towards their own net. Filament bot. High up above the goal. Wildfire cleans it up. He's got himself a goal. A great job by Filament bot to put it right in front of the net. And a great job by Wildfire to get there and clean it up. There's Bribble on the side. Following it. Has it on top of his car, but no. Rafa's now going to hit it. Thought Bribble might have done a U-turn, but he does not. Wildfire centers it. No one home. They're holding on to a 1-0 lead. Oh, Bribble, what a move. Can Filament Bot get there? Yes, what a save. What a save, a huge demo save. But Rafa's got it, and Rafa flicks it into the net. Tie game. Filament Bot could only do so much as Rafa was able to get the ball next and flick that into the net. So it's a 1-1 tie. Wildfire's going to win that face-off, try and hunt it down. Rafa misses it. Wildfire takes it into the net. And just like that, Brisbane reclaims the lead. What a turn of events. Rafa had a great chance at just hitting that, and he missed it. Wildfire is going to take that mistake and turn it into a goal. Consistency is what has got Brisbane here so far. The lack of mistakes. And the great teamwork. That one's centered. Filament Bot. Throw. Spikes it in. 3-1. Brisbane on top by 2 goals. Hobart can't do anything to this right now. They need to respond with a goal of their own to minimize the damage. That one's hitting the side wall there. That one's going somewhat towards net. This could be a bad one if Rafa can't get up there. And oh! Off the crossbar. Filament Bot. Wildfire cleans it up for a hat trick. Brisbane on top of Hobart right now. Off the crossbar from Filament. But Wildfire was there for the rebound. Bribble's used to Rafa getting those things cleared, but he wasn't able to. Brisbane all on top of Hobart. It's a do or die game for this Brisbane team, and they're coming out here and showing up in a big way. That one towards the net. Not going to go in, though. That one's sitting there. Wildfire going to try and make something out of it. Good bump by Bribble. Now it's time for offense for Hobart. Rafa making a push. Got one-on-one. Rebel tries to help, but doesn't. Here we go, open goal, but Rafa cannot get turned around and Bribble with a bump on his own teammate. 2 minutes to go. Rafa just trying to make something happen. That's centered, but Filament with a good clear. Rafa trying to control it, he can't. Wildfire on the push. Wildfire! Off the post. Filament bot. Far to the right. 151 left. Hobart needs to make a push. They've been doing better defensively, but can't get the offense going. That's a bad one. It's right in the middle. Wildfire. Won't get it on net. But it's in the zone. Anything can happen here. Like that. It's a Rafa push. Wildfire's there. Rafa. Gonna pinch towards what I believe is their own net. A demo. We can't see it. Right in front of the net. Ripple trying to make something work and he can't make it happen. Brings it back down to their own side. 1:14 left. Hobart hasn't scored in a while. Been 3 unanswered for Brisbane. Ripple making the demos happen. Rafa trying to make something cook. He doesn't. And that's a 4th goal from Wildfire. A 5-1 lead. Brisbane puts an exclamation mark on an impressive game for Brisbane. I don't think we're going to see a comeback here. Brisbane. Looks like they're going to steal. Looks like they're going to steal a top spot. Not sure whether this will land them, but it's going to land them somewhere. It'll land them in the 4 seed, I believe. Which will put them in a spot to host a playoff game. Or a playoff series, rather. This is great for Brisbane if they win this, because now that means it's simply a win and in. Obviously, Hamilton fans watching this were praying that Brisbane would lose and they'd control their own destiny. That's not the case. But now there's 3 teams that you could pass up on the final week. That one hits the crossbar from Bribble. Wildfire controlling. Dribble. Trying to make some offense. Can't make it happen to Rafa. There's a demo, but Wildfire's there. That's going to touch. And Brisbane has just surpassed Hobart in the standings. They're the number 4 team in the league right now. And they are in the playoff picture heading into the final week. That's huge. A huge way to end the week. Just let me put that into the stats drop. The final game of the week. And then we will go on over to our Aunz League. Okay, Pasonics is done. That was a 5-1 victory for Brisbane, who moves up to 6-4. .36. They only allowed 1 goal, a complete domination over Hobart, who's also now 6-4, but they only scored 1 and they allowed 5. Put them at 34 in that department. Boom. They gained a huge amount in the goal differential over Hobart. And now that changes everything. Wellington's going to go up to the 3. Brisbane will go up to the 4. Gold Coast just barely below Hobart. So those 3 move around. And the rest look forfeit. Wow. So we're solidly in the 3 spot. Hobart does not clinch their spot into playoffs. And there's a 4-way battle. One of those 4 teams are going to miss the playoffs. Wow. So now there's 3 teams that Hamilton could surpass on this final day. Look at the schedule. Who are those teams that play? Hobart, if they lose to Auckland. That's possible. Gold Coast if they lose to Wellington, or Brisbane if they lose to Tauranga. So, the most likely one that I'd say would probably be Gold Coast, or yeah, I think I could beat Gold Coast, and I think Hobart could lose to Auckland, but I do not think Brisbane struggles with Tauranga at all. I think their playstyle just dominates Tauranga. Hamilton obviously just has to beat Perth, which I think they do. I think they do. Perth at Hamilton should be a win. Game of the week is going to be Melbourne at Sydney. And of course, we'll get Gold Coast and Wellington in the final matchup of the non-match of the week games. And we'll start with Auckland and Hobart. Then it's Perth at Hamilton. That really sets up for some of the big matchups. And multiple teams could lose, so this could get interesting. If Hobart and Gold Coast lose, and you're looking at who has the worst goal differential. That definitely hurt Hobart to lose by that much, because now their goal differential is very much within the range. Of course, Hamilton's chilling on goal differential. If they win, they'd have a great if anyone loses, they're going to beat them out in goal differential. That's crazy. Rosters, yeah, that's all we had for today. Stats will get updated. Crazy stuff there between that playoff race. Such a tight playoff race, and then me a little bit off, but we have the saves. We had the saves.